Honestly, let's keep it real today. If you've got less than $300 to spend and you don't want to regret your purchase later, this video is for you. No Samsung hype, no marketing talk. Today, I'll show you the best smartphones under $300 for Black Friday 2025, focusing only on what truly matters to you: gaming performance, photos and video quality, battery life, screen and sound experience, and of course, how it performs in your daily life, without freezing every 2 minutes. What I really care about is that you don't regret your purchase. I'm not here to push a specific brand. I'm here to show you what's actually worth your money in 2025. And of course, every model I mention will have links in the description with the best prices I found on Amazon. If there's a Black Friday deal, even better. Let's start with the cheapest options on the list. For people who just want to pay as little as possible and still get a usable phone for everyday life. POCO C75, 4G, $130. Redmi 15 5G, $249. These two are for that classic situation where you say, my budget is super tight. I just want a phone that works well for the basics and doesn't turn into a brick after 6 months. Let's be honest, at this price range, there's no magic trick. Both use entry-level processors designed more for power efficiency than raw performance. So what does that mean in practice? Apps like social media, WhatsApp, YouTube, and web browsing will run fine, as long as you don't open 10 apps at once. They can handle light and some mid-tier games, but you'll have to lower the graphics and frame rate a bit. The battery was made to last about a full day of moderate use, especially if your main routine is scrolling, watching videos, and browsing rather than heavy gaming. Now, between the two, the Redmi 15 5G stands out in multimedia. It comes with a large 6.9-inch display, perfect for those who love watching videos or gaming on a bigger screen. It uses an AMOLED panel with vivid colors and stronger contrast than a basic LCD, which makes a big difference on Netflix, YouTube, or games. It also supports 4K video at 60 frames per second, which is great if you like filming smooth videos or just want a more premium content experience for this price range. The POCO C85, on the other hand, is that ultra-budget option focused on simplicity. Perfect if you just want to pop in a SIM card, use daily apps, take casual photos, and don't really care about 4K recording or AMOLED screens. It's a phone you buy knowing it's basic, but it does its job well within that goal. So, if you just want something to stay connected, post on social media, film short clips, play a few games, and spend the bare minimum, these are your first stops. POCO C85, the absolute cheapest for simple daily use. Redmi 15 5G, slightly more expensive, but with a better screen, 5G connectivity, and stronger multimedia experience. If your budget is super tight, this is clearly where you should start. When you take one step up from the ultra-budget tier, things get a lot more interesting. Here, we've got 3 phones I'd call advanced entry-level, already looking and feeling closer to a mid-range experience. Xiaomi Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G, $309, POCO M7 Pro, $229, Realme C75 5G, $234. The goal here is simple. You're still keeping your budget under control, but you want a phone that feels smooth, comfortable, and reliable. One that doesn't always seem like it's struggling to keep up. Now, the POCO M7 Pro and Realme C75 5G are excellent picks for anyone looking for a balanced cost-benefit. They're made for users who, like the POCO/Xiaomi ecosystem with its MIUI or HyperOS interface, or prefer Realme's cleaner and colorful layout, and want a phone with 5G and smooth everyday performance. In practice, they usually offer stronger processors than the basic models, making the system much smoother and more responsive, better multitasking, with faster switching between apps and far fewer freezes, 5G connectivity, so you're not buying something outdated. When it comes to cameras, they do a nice job for daylight shots, city streets, selfies, food, family moments, all ready to go straight to your social media. At night, you'll see some noise and difficulty with lighting, pretty standard for this range. For video, the quality is good enough for stories, reels, or casual clips. Ideal for people who just want to document daily life without professional expectations. You usually get a single speaker, but with good enough volume for games, shows, and short videos. If you love watching TikToks, YouTube Shorts, or Reels without headphones, they'll do the job just fine. But if you want cinematic bass and deeper immersion, headphones still change the game. Games like Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG, and Wild Rift run more smoothly and consistently here than on the cheapest phones. For streaming, listening to music, or living on social media, you'll immediately feel the jump in screen quality, sound, and overall performance compared to the entry-level options. Inside this tier, the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G clearly raises the bar. It's the most complete, well-balanced phone of the bunch. This is the kind of device built for people who use their phones all day long. Work, study, social media, gaming, and non-stop content. It brings a large, sharp, and fluid display, perfect for binge-watching series, scrolling through feeds, watching YouTube, or gaming, without that washed-out look cheaper screens usually have. The 5G connection guarantees high internet speed when you're outside, ideal for those who download files, play online games, or stream in high quality using mobile data. In daily use, the camera consistently delivers pretty photos with no effort, sharp details, pleasant colors, and results that are ready to post straight to Instagram or TikTok. At night, like most phones in this range, you'll notice more noise and loss of detail, but it's still perfectly usable for parties, hangouts, or any quick moment worth saving. For video, it handles stories, reels, TikToks, and casual clips really well. Solid quality for anyone creating everyday content without needing that cinematic perfection. The audio setup focuses more on being loud and practical than audiophile grade, but it performs well for gaming, videos, and music playback. If you want deeper bass, explosions that hit harder, or more immersive soundtracks, a good pair of headphones still makes a difference. In simple terms, the Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G is for you if you plan to spend a lot of time on social media, play games regularly, stay connected all day, and want something more refined without paying flagship prices. You can comfortably play demanding titles like Genshin Impact, Call of Duty Mobile, and Honkai without the phone constantly begging for mercy. Will it heat up a bit? Sure, that's normal, but it handles heavy use far better than cheaper phones. Quick summary of each model. Xiaomi Redmi Note 14 Pro 5G, $309. For anyone who wants the most complete set of features in this group. Excellent for heavy use, social media, gaming, and media streaming, with that true mid-range look and feel. POCO M7 Pro, $229. Perfect for fans of the POCO Xiaomi ecosystem who want a fast phone with honest cameras and speakers. Already familiar with the brand's interface. Realme C75 5G, $234. Great choice for those looking for a stable, modern smartphone with 5G and balanced photo, video, and sound performance, without pushing every drop of gaming power. And that's our full tour of the best smartphones under $200. No Samsung here, just real talk focused on the Black Friday 2025 deals and actual everyday use. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments, what's your maximum budget? Are you more into gaming, cameras, battery life, or a mix of everything? Drop your budget and priority down below, and I'll suggest 2 or 3 models that fit your style perfectly. Still unsure between 2 phones after watching this video? Just comment something like, I'm between Model X and Model Y. Which one makes more sense for me? And we'll figure it out together. No stress. And don't forget, all the smartphones I mentioned are listed in the description with the best Amazon prices I could find. If this video helped you see things more clearly, let me know in the comments. That feedback tells me which direction to take the channel next. More videos by price range, only gaming phones, only camera phones. You decide.